This place is fired up, ready for the postseason. The American League Wild Card game is next. Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, MLB The Show brings you the American League Wild Card game. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And now, your 2022 Cleveland Guardians.
And we'll be back to the first pitch right after this. Just about set and getting the start. Shane Bieber. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Here in Cleveland, here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Slice to right, and it stays fair. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball track up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now batting Wander Franco. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground to short, could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Franco over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. That's in there. And the count is 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. And down on. One left for Tampa. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do. We go to the bottom of the first. Showing the slab in today's game, Shane McClanahan. What should we keep an eye on here?
He goes deep in the ball game, so the bullpen, who's been a little overused lately, they might get a rest if he does what he normally does today.
Bottom of the first, stepping up for the Guardians, number 38. Left-hand hitter waits. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Tosses across the first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. The 2-2. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Straw racing over to make the catch.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 13, Manuel.
Here's Manuel Margot. That one is absolutely belted. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. A solo shot. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now here is number 14. Here's a 1-1. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Taylor Walls. The 1-1. Popped in the air, left field. Number 30 hits it, and there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Out to short. Rosario handles the chance, whips it across, and the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1-2 now. Got him. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now it's Josh Naylor. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. Owen Miller digs in for the Guardians.
Owen Miller.
Line drive caught. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Now the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. One now. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air right field. Gonzalez on the move as he glides back. Makes the grab, one down.
The batter, the shortstop, Wander Franco.
Here's Wander Franco. And the righty deals. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one found hard the other way.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. Arozarena off of first with 2 away.
Good speed on the base.
Arozarena on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
On the ground to the left. Rosario tosses the first. And that is that. The Rays strand just the one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Kicks and fires. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Hedges.
Austin Hedges stands in. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And here it comes. On the ground, Franco collects it. In plenty of time to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The center fielder, Miles Straw.
And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Here's a 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there. Base hit.
Now batting, number 38.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, number 38. Here's a 2-1. Makes the catch, inning over. Guardians leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. That's out to center field. Straw has a beat on it. And there's 1 away. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. One-two to Margot. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in. 2 down.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Foul ball. And a pitch. Fought off foul. The wind to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. To the right side. Jimenez throw to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they close the gap. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. A switch hitter batting right. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a 2-1 on the way. And downstairs.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. To first. And Ramirez is set down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Oscar Gonzalez. Left field. Arozarena racing over to make the catch.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh.
Here's Josh Naylor. And a 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2. That one ripped. Out of here. He circles the bases, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And here is Owen Miller. Base hit center field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. And a count 1-2. Miller, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner. Miller gets back easily. Back over to first, and he's back again. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. The 1-1. Bounce to third. And that one finds its way through. And that turns the lineup over.
The third baseman, number 2.
Yandy Diaz now. Next offering upstairs.
3-2.
The pitch. Runner on the go. And that one ripped into right. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Heading for the plate. Jimenez with a relay home. In there. He scores. It's 3-2.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One down. And the batter now, Wander Franco. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And stepping in is the speedy Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Gonzalez makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. Austin Hedges now. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw over to Choi. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And this one is just about as close as it gets.
So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. And now, Miles Straw. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for Cleveland, number 38. And he deals. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Bounce to the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even it.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. In from third is the tying run. It's 3-3. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Line drive. And that should be extra bases. 1 run is in, right past his coach, headed for the plate. He scores as well, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Runner leads away at second. And another ball. Man at second. This to center field. Siri racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Naylor.
And now the DH, Josh Naylor. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Bill, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Man on second, 2 down. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Margot sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 5-3. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Harold Ramirez. The wind and the pitch. And now 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
1-2 now. Into center. Strong settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. So 2 down now, and here is Manuel Margot. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. On the ground to third. Over to first. And that will end the inning. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Guardians 5 and the Rays 3. New pitcher now, Garrett Clevenger, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th, and now it's going to be Owen Miller.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is fouled back.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Hedges. 3-2 now. And that one in the air center field. Siri settles under this one. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And it remains 5-3. Number 14 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. Slapped foul. Next pitch is popped up. Miller under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Shane Bieber, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Angel De Los Santos gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Angel De Los Santos.
Strike two.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Now fly ball to right center. Straw trots over to his left, and it's caught for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Jose.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Rays. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. The pitch. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Rosarena settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 38.
Here's the left fielder, number 38. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Margot on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And a 3-2. Ripped to third and caught. Guardians fail to score as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Trevor Stephan. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 37, Trevor Stephan.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. At the belt and fires. Bounced up the middle. Rosario picks it up onto first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 5.
So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play.
Now here is Wander Franco, right-handed reliever, and there's a strike.
The count is 1-2.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground to third. Ramirez collects. Franco gone on the play.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
2 outs, base is empty. Randy Arozarena digs in now.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That one the other way, and a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez. Had a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, the first
Ji-Man Choi next to hit for the Rays. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Stays alive. Arozarena, the lead runner at second. Ramirez at first, 2 out of the inning. Two outs. And that one hit to first, into the outfield, base hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Franco on to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Now batting, right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
And the batter now, Oscar Gonzalez. Next pitch way upstairs.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2. And now the lefty. Oh, right to the backstop. One out and a runner at second. Clevenger picks over, and they got him. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right side. Margot going back on this one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Emmanuel.
And a pitch. Margot stands in now and watches strike one. The pitch. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch misses. Ball two. And the righty deals. And Margot able to spoil that one. Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now back. The catcher. Stephen.
Here's the speedy catcher, number 14. Gonna count 1-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and he chases that one. Now 2 away.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Righty delivers. In the air, right field. Gonzalez moving back for this one. And that is the ball game.
Well, these guys win a wild card game at home, but you know what? When you get into a wild card game, you don't care if it's on the road, at home. You're so laser focused, and you have one thing on your mind. That's the W. They got it today. Congratulations, boys. You're moving on.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew at the show, I'm John Shambi. You've been watching the American League Wildcard game.